Hi guys, and welcome to Caveopolis. As you might notice, there's been some renovations done. Sean has been put in his place, deservedly. Shut up, Sean. And this is just the start of it. We have changed up... Oops. We've changed up this so now that we can go in there, keep him locked down, and give him a shear. And that way we don't have to worry about him dying. We've been AFKing and getting a lot of string. And, oh yeah, we added an entire drawer system full of almost every item we've managed to acquire so far. We've got all the major ones in them. Oh, and also several stacks of ingots. But I just wanted to show them off before we actually started getting into this stuff today. We've also moved what was over here, knocked out the wall, and started renovating into here. So we'll start smelting down all of our ingots. Sorry, all of our raw resources into ingots. And we'll also just grab full stacks out of the ones we don't already have. So we already got you. You can go back. I really need to actually organize where everything's laid out. But for now, these can all just hop straight on in. Because some of them require... Some of them we're going to need for further quests. But for now, oopsie. We've got iron, we've got lead, we've got nickel. And if we look into our quest line, we need these for more ores. So we need to break down iron into iron dust and nickel into nickel dust now. So now that we've gotten all that string out, we'll get working on some iron dust. And we need to make some constant dust. Constant hand dust even. We do not have enough copper to actually make this though. So we'll pull that out, drop that in. Of course it was iron that we put in first. But iron can also be used with nickel to make invar, which if you've ever played a modded Minecraft before, you know the brilliance of invar. Though they do not seem to have my favorite invar item, the invar hammer. Though in this Modpack it would be mostly redundant because we've already got better hammers. Now, I've also managed to pull out enough prismarine to make some prismarine blocks. Brick blocks. We're also going to need one more stick. We also converted our bonsai pots from the azaleas that they were into oak, because I was hoping we'd be able to get some wood. Unfortunately, I was very incorrect about it. We're going to make ourselves a prismarine hammer real quick. And up on the... Oh, we can hear them already. Up on the bone meal level, we have mobs by the barrelful. Alright, so today we're going to be trying to work on a diving suit so we don't have to worry nearly as much when we go down to water level. That's going to take some bronze. So, we're going to start today by grabbing as much copper as we can and smelting it down. Because we're going to need a bunch of bronze. Right. Got nickel dust. We can now combine nickel dust with copper dust to make constantan dust. And then we can smelt down the constantan dust. Sorry, constantan blend and make constantan ingots. Which will finish off this part of the line. We just need to make one block of redstone. Which, easy enough to do. We're going to take it, and then we're just going to break it back down for ease of storage. Cool. So, that should be done by now. That finishes off the More Ores questline. We also got a carrot. Well, we didn't get a carrot. We got the pumpkin earlier today. So we're going to take it and chuck it into here. Quite Sean. I don't know why I'm so mean to Sean. All I know is that he kind of deserves it. Get a bunch of wheat seeds. And they should give us 1 carrot. No, not ready to be sheared yet. And that gives us the bottom parts of the stone. Now, I need to get grass to be able... I need to get flowers so that I can get these. If we need a dandelion for a moss ball. Sorry, a dandelion and a moss ball. And I'm assuming a poppy and a moss ball. Yep. So, we do have some grass over here that Sean's here keeps on eating. Damn it, Sean's. Right. We also are going to take out this potato and chuck in 1 carrot. Also start breaking down some tin into tin dust so that we can make more bronze. Right. Got the copper ready to go. We got some baked spuds. Now, I think it's time we get ourselves a better weapon than the basic bitch stone sword that I've been using. We're also going to need to take our pick out. Alright. So, if we can get this stuff together, tin in, because tin and copper will give us bronze. And the other thing we needed, sorry, wrong dust. We can start smelting down the bronze into here. The other thing we needed was our marine fabric, which all up we need 3, 6, 11, 13, 15 pieces. We have 7, plus side of course being that we've also been working like hell on our string. And now we should, so we need 15 all up. There we go, we have now got enough. And we'll start with a diving suit and diving leggings. I look like I'm in the Beatles. Nice. Shh, Sean, honestly. Right. So, we just need to get diving flippers, which requires some leather, which was something I was having issues with, because I, for the life of me, could not get a counter spawn. Then I realized that we can actually just combine. I could have sworn I saw you. There we go. Oh, we can only do that in a redstone furnace. That's unfortunate. Right. That means we're going to be down some flippers. But the last part of this, then, is the diving helmet. Which, after that stuff finishes smelting, we should have everything we need for it. That is very disappointing, actually. I still haven't managed to spawn in a cow. Right. So 1 here. Right, so let's just head on down. Fair enough. Alright. So we need a crafting terminal. And for that we need this, and some redstone. Which we should be able to make now. Right, so if we add this to here, and we need another one of those item terminals. Oops. I swear I had a spare one somewhere. Apparently not though. Maybe I put it in this chest. There we go. So if we add this to here, it doesn't actually tell me anything about what's here. Also, that minimap is quite inconvenient, realistically. If you guys know how to get rid of that minimap, please let me know down in the comments below. No, nothing's popping up, which is very annoying. Maybe, though, if we knock this out, you just add this to here. There we go. We just gotta hope that this doesn't mess with this whole system. Oh, good. So now we're getting told what's in here and we can actually craft through it. And this is now redundant with that here. That is really helpful, actually. And in fact, we still got them on us. We might be able to go that. Ah, okay. We need the pipe wrench then, which we do not currently have. Good to work on that. And actually, we should just have the stuff we need for this. So one piece of piping. You're only attached to one pipe. Okay. So this doesn't seem to have worked, which is very unfortunate. But I'm sure that at some point we'll be able to figure it out. Right, in the meantime, until we find a source of leather, we're not going to be able to make this, so we're going to move on from there. Or until we can make this. But that'll be coming up soon. So pipes. Pipe wrench, 2 lead, 2 sticks. We have some lead on us. We already had some sticks, so we'll just transfer that shit back. Think it was like that? Nope. Ah, there we go. Diagonal. This is a pipe wrench. Now we need item pipes, gas pipes, liquid pipes, and energy pipes. Lead across. Right, there we go. So that one's lead across. That one's bronze across with pipe. This one's bronze across with fluid pipes. And energy is lead across with redstone. Alright, so that means we're going to need more bronze, which makes it very convenient that we've got more copper. But in the meantime, we can make at least one load of those pipes. Because lead on the top and bottom, actually we can make 2 lots. Lead on the top and bottom with that. Alright, universal pipes. Ooh, a block of Constantine. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation of that word as well, and for that I apologize. But I don't know how to pronounce it properly. Right, so in the meantime we can just make a little bit more bronze and side it up. We do not have any nickel. Actually, we do have nickel on us, but it's not nickel we need, it's tin. Iron. Where's tin at? Oh. So I'll continue smelting down more tin. Going to need the nickel to make the constantin. And this bronze in the meantime can give us our item pipes. Now all that's left is some fluid pipes. Alright, so that gives us 7. It's 14, that's more than enough. Wind it there. Keep going with copper because I feel like bronze is going to be more prevalent. Just in general. Right, we'll chuck tin in. By the time that's done, we should have enough for another set. Alright. So we have enough for this. Which can get smelted down. I really miss my iron furnaces. Right. So the other thing we needed actually was copper for constantin. We'll just keep on pushing through copper. Soon enough, we'll have everything we need to finish this off. One more smelting and we're done. And then we can work on the constantin to make the universal. Right, so we're going to need to convert over 3 of these. Biggest fluid pipes. Finishes off the fluid pipe of this, and it means that we just need the block of constantin to make the universal pipes. Which I don't honestly see what the point of putting a second load of pipes into a mod pack is. So we need that, that gives us constantin. Pull out the iron. And I've seen that one of our objectives is to get a bucket. So that'll start us off in first power. Next up, we're going to need more nickel. Which I believe we have. No, we put copper in there, didn't we? Right. Is it 6? Actually, we have nickel on us. Now, what we should be able to do with the nickel dust is make 3 pieces of invar, which can start smelting now. So we're going to dump whatever we can back into here. Because if I can store it, I'd rather not have it on me. And invar ingots, just enough constantin for the centerpiece. Means we can make universal pipes and finish off that chapter. Now, that's these 2 done. Next we need to make a flux capacitor, which is 3 lead and a buttload of redstone. We still have lead on us, so we just need to get 12 pieces of redstone. There we go. There's flux capacitor built. Small portable power storage. Configurator. Requires a flux capacitor and a pipe wrench. Which we should have everything for that here. Okay, so we're just going to pull out a stack of redstone real quick. Because by the looks of things, we'll need more. And some 6. So that lets us finish off the configurator. Apparently we pulled out 2 stacks. It'll be quicker to go through here. Make another flux capacitor. So now we just need more glass. Conveniently, we found sand at a low level. Inconveniently, I think I smelted it all, and I don't think I have any glass left. Oh no. Really needed 2 pieces? 4 pieces. Knowing my luck? Yep. Alright. We have red sand. So we'll just smelt down the 5 pieces of red sand. Hopefully that'll work as a sand-in. That's our nickel put through. We put through all of our iron as well. Fluid frame cell. So we're going to need more glass anyway. And 4 pieces of copper. Right, we'll also grab all of that glass that we have down here. Well, 2 pieces of it at the very least. We want to leave 1 in there just so it holds the place. Right. So, use that. We can make a redstone flux cell frame. And that can let us make a multi-servo press. Right, it's 2 invar, an anvil, and some redstone flux cell frames. We'll smelt down another stack of iron. See if we can't grab. So we need 27, 31 pieces. Pretty sure that's right. Is it like that? There we go. So we should just need to grab these out and we're good. That finishes off the multi-servo press. Turns ingots into plates and gears. Nice. And then we need to make this so that we can continue on that line. Okay, so next we need to get the fluid cell frame. Which is just more glass, copper, and the bucket. Which conveniently we got the bucket earlier. So we'll take the glass. Actually, no, why am I doing that? Just keep on smelting copper ingots, which I'm pretty sure we also have more over here. And look for it real quick. There we go. Gives us the fluid frame. We now need to make a water generator, which we need an eroder for. Planks, wooden water bucket, wooden hoppers. What am I doing? I'm still looking for where it used to be. So we need 1 water bucket. That needs to be filled. And in fact, we're actually going to need more planks than this. which is unfortunate. So that gives us 2 hoppers. And then if we do this, that should give us our rotor. That can go away. We need to make another redstone flux thing. Which means we're going to need to make another flux capacitor first. And then we just need 2 glass planes, which fortunately we just dropped. No, we don't need planes, we need 2 pieces of glass. Which unfortunately we don't have on us. So we'll go along here, drop whatever we can back in, drop that in, grab 2 more pieces of sand. Gives us a little bit more space. We'll just keep on trying to push more and more shit through. Can I break this down in the eroder? No, but I can do it in like a crusher. Yep. Now, to make this again, we're going to need lead glass flux capacitor. God damn it. I am really screwing up tonight. We needed 4, not 2. No, wait, we put 2 away. That's what happened there. Capacito. To watch around a potato. Alrighty. Some of the things in this are just a little bit wackier than what I'm used to. So that finishes off that. We can now use this to make this, and we can now use the 3 of these. What are we missing? We put the ingots away. And that will finish this off. There we go. Now we have a water generator, which eventually we can use to make an everything generator. Damn. Right. Next along is an in-bar plate, which we need to put the multi-servo press into. But as far as I know, we still don't have any form of... Oh, so this turns water into power. Gotcha. Okay. So I'm thinking we're going to need another aqueous accumulator. Which means coal, 2 lapis, and a basic barrel. I'm fairly sure I have a basic barrel, yes. Need 1 piece of coal, a few pieces of this, can't honestly remember how many, and 2 pieces of lapis. I'm going to convert a few of these into those. There we go. So what we're going to do is we'll set this up. We'll just knock out a spot over here for this. Cool. Now we can chuck... We can knock that out. Grab a couple of water buckets until we have a waterlog source. Sorry, an infinite water source. Chuck this into here so it has an infinite water source running through it. I'm going to put the water generator here. And a fluid pipe from one to the other. And we just need to get We're going to need floppers. That's 11. That's one more than we needed. It's always one more than we goddamn need. We need 2 of those. Got enough wood for this. Break down 3 of these. Make 2 wooden hoppers. Convert them into floppers. Grab out 1 of these and chuck it in the middle. Gives us the fluid extraction module. Chuck those back. Those way too, actually. Which that should have done the trick. Is this a fluid pipe? Right, we'll try it with their shit. Oh, don't want to do that. I don't know how these work though. That tells me it turns water into power. This is an empty fluid cell, but this could be pipes. Shift right click on the pipe switch. Alright, so we need to get one of those pipes, one of those wrenches. Actually, we have one on us. And we should be able to right click. So this should be pulling from here and into here. This isn't even attached to this anymore. So this should be pulling out of there and into there, but it's not. Are we meant to just put you in the water? In the same way that we do that? Or are we meant to just shovel water into you? This is very frustrating. But for now, this is now putting out energy. Not much, but it's something. Damn it. So this should be putting out water. And this fluid pipe should be able to pick it up and pump it into the back of this. But for some reason it won't. Nor will the fluid pipes from Pretty Pipes. Even with a water module in it. Right, we'll try the other solution that we came up with previously, which just requires getting more floppers. And that takes care of that part. This takes care of that. We need 2 of those. So let's try installing this. That still isn't going to work. That's not okay. The only other idea I can think of is to get another one of, not that. To get another one of these and to put it next to it and feed from one to the other. But in the meantime, we're going to get this, put it down here, take a universal pipe, plug it in here, and Where's power meant to go into you? Because honestly, this should be putting out power into you. Okay, so now that's just got energy pumping straight out into it. Don't need any of these pipes or anything. And we can't set this up to just take in water. Right, that's as close to full as we can get it. And next we want an invar plate. It's going to take a lot of energy considering this is putting out sweet fuck all. 1 energy per tick, by the looks of things. We need a constant plate as well. We only just had the power pole. Right, we need a gear working die. Going to require a lot of plates. Only we can find a way to get this to work properly. Maybe it's the fact that they're too close together. So after a little bit of fiddling around, we've managed to get this to work. The issue was that there was actually no source blocks on either side of the aqueous accumulator, so no water was flowing in, and none was actually coming into here. But that is all taken care of now. We have a continuous source of RF going into our multi-servo press now. Right. So next up is going to be the gear working die, which requires 4 invar plates, which in turn require 4 invar ingots. And to get invar, we need iron and nickel, which I'm pretty sure we have iron currently processing in here. No, we had tin. Alright, we've got iron on us. We do not have nickel ingots on us, though. We're going to need to set up more drawers. Okay, so grab a stack of nickel, chuck it into here, check our other furnaces. We apparently have no nickel just lying around, which is odd, because I swear I smelted a bunch of the stuff. Tin, nope, nope, nope. Okay. Odd, but okay. So we'll start smelting this. We'll start eroding this, sorry. Not what I wanted. In the meantime, we're going to fix up our storage problems. Because the way that this is all set up just isn't okay. So if I'm not mistaken, I should be able to do that. And now we have access to everything that's in here. And that should have just filled. If we put things that aren't already in a drawer into here, eventually, yep, they're just going to fill up all of the empty drawers, which is very useful. So now we can just start hiding away extra drawers and start setting it up that way. Until we run out of drawers, we should be fine. Oh, we already have a bunch of nickel dust. That's on me. So we can now use this to make a bunch of invar blend and smelt down a bunch of invar. Okay, so these came back out. That's understandable. We'll take the extra drawers out. Oh, so we can't. It just takes a second for it to come out. That's still very useful. Now we can chuck these 4 nickel ingots into here. Not nickel ingots. No. That's the wrong box. I put the wrong thing in there. I'm just not quite with it today. But the other thing we can work on is starting to build downward. And our way of doing so, I don't know how I'm meant to take care of this then. Okay. So can I put something into here? For example, drawers. Add that into there. Cool. Right. So that's going to make us those. And the nifty thing is we can actually watch all of the pieces go through the pipes if we request something we don't already have. It's weird that it's not letting me do that. Request anorak log. So that'll just start making that. Hopefully it'll be able to feed back into its own system. And we can chuck all of our invar ingots into here and get some invar plates, which is absolutely excellent. Now we're going to take all of our new drawers and start plugging them in down here. Oops. And there we go. So we chuck all of that in. And we can just make more drawers to fill this all in. We have that doesn't go in there, that goes in this chest over here. I don't know why I'm sticking to that, it's just how I am. Right, so 4 invar plates is enough. So what we want is this, and all we need is a iron ingot. which I have a bad feeling that I may have put all of my iron into the thing. Take all of those. Actually request 1 piece of iron. So I should have just made this in there. That was silly of me. So now we can make an iron gear by putting this into here with a multi-servo press. Into the multi-servo press. It would be great if we could get a better generator. And does it tell me how much energy I need? 2400, 2400. Alright, so we're gonna have to wait for the 2400 energy to build up. But for now, we're going to move on to the next part, which is the universal cables. Or the basic cables, I should say. Which are also going to require plates. Yep, all of them are going to require plates. We don't have the energy for it. And we can't move on to here without finishing that off first. So, we're going to be AFKing for a bit. We're going to be chilling out with Sean. But that's where we're going to wrap up for the day. Oof. I do not look right in that helmet. So, from me and Sean, we'll be back next week. Same day time, same day place. We'll see you all then.